much of the high quality players are all available and playing in the tournament. But yeah, for batsmen and bowlers, it gives you that luxury to test out the skills against the best in the world. So you could leave this tournament with confidence, or it can also mash you up as a player. But I think it's a great tournament for players to come in and fight fire with fire, enjoy the tournament while they learn as much as possible.
I feel like it must be so difficult as well because, you've only got 10 overs, but go too hard, but not so hard that you get out straight away and, back yourself, but don't get hit for 6 every time as a bowler. Like, it must be so hard to figure out a strategy.
Yeah, it's hard, but I think the basic of the game still remain, and I always tell my team, regardless of whether it's 10 over 60 balls or whatever, but you're still allowed to respect good balls and good bowling, and as a bowler, you still be able to back yourself to execute under pressure, and I think that's what it boils to. Don't be reckless. Don't think, oh, it's just 10 overs, we need to go firing from ball one. You need to be playing smart. You see some teams make 80 something, then tonight some team make 140. So it fluctuates, but again, the basic of the game still remain, and you have to respect that.
I don't envy your job as a captain. It does sound very hard, particularly cricket's fastest format. DJ, bravo. Hope to see you back playing next game. We appreciate so much your time and your insight today.
Thank you.
Oh, DJ, we want you back. They need you, mate. They really do. Very selfless of him to leave him out tonight. I don't think it's worked at this stage. 34 for 2. Chasing a mammoth 140, so there's still some guys in the hutch to come, but you would think that these two, Graham Swan, will have to do the bulk of the scoring.
Yeah, they need to do it quickly as well. This is way too pedestrian for my liking. 34 from 3.4. They need to up the ante, take more risks, use their feet, step across the crease, do something. Quick shout out to Erin as well. Best in the game, isn't she? Getting those pitch side interviews.
Yeah, very, very good. Nice to get a bit of insight from a man who has done so much in the world of franchise cricket, seen so much and achieved so much. But he's not playing tonight. It'll be a wide.
Well, I'm starting to get a bit annoyed with these bowlers. These wides. Good, he's running back to his mark. That's good. Because otherwise we're going to be here till the cows come home. I think the extra ball they've got to bowl each time. It's just seeing people stream out of the turnstiles at the minute.
Well, eventually he lands one within the ropes, but it only ends in 1, and it also ends the 4th over. 36 for 2.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Carry me home.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
It's getting a bit too.
Oh, it's cool.
It's not as good as yours, I don't think.
2s and 3 4s, no 6s yet. So that column needs a bit of work, and that's going to be difficult because this is the most economic bowler in the tournament so far. Quick look at his career, his T10 career. He's played a few other editions. Watch the back of the hand, slower ball. And there it is. First look at it, not the most well directed. Took Timmy David by a bit of surprise. Tommy Helm didn't quite get it right there. He knows it. He's got away with it. But if you watch carefully, he'll bowl a lot of the backhand slower balls. That will almost be the stock delivery, and then occasionally he's got enough pace to just pin you back. He's very good at disguising it, and he's been doing it very well for some time. That, however, was not disguised very well. In fact, it was pretty emphatic by Riley Rousseau, the Delhi Bulls captain.
Absolutely no disguise, but high into the skies. The ever emptying yellow seats behind him. All the Delhi Bulls fans, they've given up the ghost on this one already. They shouldn't have. There's still a chance.
He's done well to get that away for a couple. Whopping 17.5 and over, currently going at 10, so not too bad. They need one big over, often changes the complexions of these matches. Well bowled by Thomas Helm from Middlesex, played his cricket at Lords, become a senior bowler back at HQ, and been in a few England squads too, so it's nice to see his development. Tim David hasn't found the middle of the bat yet.
Yeah, he struggled to get going so far in the T10. Tim David, you think this game would suit him down to the ground. Belligerent type of player. I'm sure as soon as he gets his eye in and he gets going in one game, it'll be absolute fireworks.
Good finish from Tommy Helm. It's a halfway point, 11 from it, 47 for 2.
Jerry's chocolate orange isn't square like other chocolate, as we are a nation of mole-smashing, cheese-chasing, Terry-watching Terry watchers, and we salute you all. Jerry's...
At Argos, you can save a third on selected Lego sets. Black Friday is here. Be quick.
Match this evening. It was all about TKC, 82 from 33, the highest score in this edition. But we're with the Bulls now. And Timmy David, he hasn't found the middle tonight, and that's definitely the first one to get him going. Team 52, so it's been tough going for the big Australian, but he does well here.
Yeah, it's one of his go-to strokes, no doubt, from Tim David. Yeah, he's just got that extra extension. Well, that's not an extension, only from the umpire, because Riley, you can stay there, and we'll have Ahmed to load up with this one. And David seriously needs to get a wriggle on, and Riley's going at 190, so a bit like that partnership of TKC and Nicholas Pora. They put on just over 100, and that's what's got to happen here for the Bulls if they want to be competitive.
9 wide so far. Riley Rousseau thumps this. Good on you, Riley. Well done, Skip. Keep going. 20. He's one of those players that has his day out. Maybe the captaincy will bring out the best in him.
As the case may be, a night out. Here we are on Sunday, and well, can he make it sizzling? Can he really light up Zayed? A little skimmer down to Dre Russ, but I've had the good fortune of being around the circuit. I remember 100 he got in Multan in 2019 in the PSL, and he just caned it and entertained the crowd massively. Tim David has got hold of this answer. up on the bank, and that is very tasty from Timmy David. Got another maximum. He's striking here at over 170 now, and this is pretty clean.
In the slot, Timmy David. He's struggled to find the middle of the bat, but he's done it pretty well this over. Can he finish with another one? 21 from the over. Another wide. The wides are coming more in. Mushy's not happy. Outstanding leg spinner in his day. The fortunate pleasure of playing against him. And another wide, so it's getting worse. 13. And this over's still not finished. 25 from it. It's a biggie. They needed one big over. Can they finish it? Come on, big 6. It's not 6, it's 4. That'll do. Poor old Ahmed. He has an over to forget. 29 from it. 4 left. 76 for 2.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Carry me home.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
It's getting a bit too.
Wow, it's cool.
It's not as good as yours, I don't think.
The skyscraper at the end, 6 over. It's taken a bit of time to get there, but they did get there eventually. It was a biggie. And the skippers decided it's time to try and get a wicket. And they've got, well, they did have Tommy Helmont. They're going to make a last split-second decision. Tim David 23 and Riley Rousseau on 26, well set. Earlier in the night, Tom Kohler-Cadmore smashed 82 to get the team up there. Khan went for 9 in his first over. Well, they got 2 men back in this power play. All of the offsides up. They've got 2 men back on the leg side, so that will be mid-on. And the man at deep mid-wicket, round the wicket. He's going to try and cramp him up here. There for the taking, I think. Mid-off up. Just, bat just twisted, calling for some new gloves. So sweat starting to pay a bit of an issue here. You can see it just coming into his helmet and his gloves. Push hard for 2 and there's more to come. Danny Morrison, here's your money on.
Well, I haven't got any, so at the stage. So certainly back in the fielding side. I mean, geez, it's nearly 17s. David's going to have to play out of his skin and put on a hell of a show, and so's Rousseau. So you have got a left-hand, right-hand combo that mirrors a little bit of what Kohler-Cadmore and Poorun did, but you're up against the scoreboard pressure now. When you have it and you're setting a total, there's that freedom. We all appreciate that. So now look at it. It's squeezing up with a dot ball, a 2 and a 1, and so there's only 3. suddenly your asking rates jump to nearly 18s.
Yeah, but what an over this has been. They're in the power play, so only 2 men out with 2 well-set batsmen. So they're scoring opportunities. The batsmen know it. The problem is you end up sort of gripping that bat a bit tighter and you're trying so hard. You know you've got to score. Well, he gets that one away. It's a little bit unlucky. Timmy David gets a boundary, so they bring the score along.
Well, the bowler might feel aggrieved, but it was a low full toss. He was trying Yorker, I get it, but you can't blame the field there. It was fizzing off the blade with a low full toss. And it's a welcome boundary.
Good bouncer. Very, very good dot ball. So far 1, 2, 0, 4, 0, 7 from it in the power play. This could be a match winning over if he can close it out.
I really like that. I know it's probably more out of frustration from Zahir Khan because of the boundary he felt like should have been stopped by Odin Smith, but it's a great line. It's angled back in at Tim David. There's a lot of Tim David, and he's got to hurry up and get into his, not one of his favourite areas, which is the hook stroke for a very tall man. And this will be dug out. Think about 2, and it won't be there. So 19s are required. It's 84 for 2.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Carry me home.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
It's getting a bit too.
Oh, it's cool.
It's not as good as yours, I don't think.
$84 for 2. Target of 141. Two set batsman, Captain Riley Rousseau, filling in for Dwayne Bravo. And yeah, he's got a bit of form of Ahmed, who went for 29 off that over. So fantastic partnership, keeping them in the game. 58 now. Tommy Helm back on. Starts with a wide. 14 wides that we've had in Deccan's innings, so it's not been a pretty sight from that front, and they want to clean that up, clean their act up, and try and get in and out of this innings because they've got a real chance of winning this game. 140, the biggest total in this edition.
Well, this needs to be a big over, and he's having to go here as Tim David. Could well do with that. There's no surprises that Zahir Khan was never going to get anywhere near it. Chuckles now, but 3 overs at the start of this. Helm has gone for a wide, now he's gone for 2. This has to be a big over in terms of staying in the game.
Oh, he's threaded that through. It's not pretty, but he's got a low full toss from Helmy, who's been so economical. Does well, Timmy David here. Just keeps his eye on the ball, picking up boundaries. And that was there. Didn't quite get hold of it, but the power of the man thrashes that over extra cover. This is a big over in the making.
Getting our wish, and so are the Bulls fans with this one. Yeah, slot length, He's tried a little pace-off delivery as Tom Helm. Oh, it's sliced. There is so much bat involved and so much leverage from Timmy David. This will be interesting. The comeback here now from Tom Helm. He's gone for 13 off 3. And it's going to be another little extra here. Geez, it just goes on, doesn't it, in terms of the extras, and that will not please the coach. That's a coach killer. They love pulling their hair out over those.
Yeah, Andy Flower, he's pretty intense at the best of times. Chilled up man, great guy, but he'll be feeling it a little bit. This is up, and I think it's big too. 100 up for the Bulls. They're on the charge. Game on.
Well, just a little bit more animated now in that dugout of those in orange and blue, because it's again length, and it's not quite what coaching staff and captain will be wanting here. David Visa has just come over in a quiet little chat with Tom Helm, given who's on strike and what he can do. He just swats you and slaps you like this.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff out on the fence, because he got hold of it. And that's TKC. Is patrolling things out. TKC fielded it was going to go for 4, but that's the one that went for 6.
Last ball of the 7th over. 37 from 13. Absolute nail blighter. Ball coming on. Nighttime sky in Abu Dhabi. Wonderful evening. Good crowd in. It's been good tonight, but this was outstanding fielding. One-handed attempt from Tom Kohler-Cadmore. He's pretty warm from his batting. 82 he scored. And that's a good finish.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's all. Carry me home.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
It's getting a bit too.
It's cool.
It's not as good as yours, I don't think.
Grey one, which is a good sign if you're a Bulls fan. It's been tough going because the Gladiators were exceptional when they had a bat. They really took the opposition to all parts of the ground. Dre Russ coming back on to try and close it out. The big man didn't get much of a bat, but he's got ball in hand now. 12 balls exactly, so the penultimate over. They want to do a good job here. 37 from it. Riley Rousseau going for some. This could be 2. It will be 2. Should be 2. It's not 2. Timmy David, I think, fancies it. He's on 48, so 2 away from the 50.
And last over going for 20, so you look at this one, it's got to go the similar. It really does. So that was the challenge for the Bulls, trying to track down that big total. Oh, good luck. Good luck with this. Rain has put this down, has he? Or was he taking it? Is he celebrating or not? He's not happy because I think he's hurt himself a little. Can have a chuckle. Can it?
If he has taken this an outstanding catch, I think he has. He's pretty confident. So he is out. There's no one looking at anything. Timmy David has played a good innings. He'll be disappointed with us because this was in the slot. Just doesn't hold his shape. Loses it a little bit, and it, I mean, that is fantastic from Suresh Raina. That really is an outstanding catch, and you could say was the catch of the day. 48 he goes for. It's 8.2, 105 for 3 now. Yeah, the birthday boy, Suresh Raina, taking a streamer family here to watch. They'll be absolutely delighted. New batsman is Kimo Paul. Oh dear. Oh, got to be very careful down there. I think he's just nipped him. I hope he's okay. Josh Little and both of them showing a really good commitment, but I think Josh Little's boot just got the end of David Visa's knee. That could be painful. I think he's okay, but it's a 4 for Paul. First ball. That's going to be a wide. Is that a wide? Another wide. 17 wides now.
It's gone a long way up. It's gone a long way up, and it just shows you the skill and class of experience, and that's Suresh Raina getting a good position. Look at his head. Never takes his eye off the ball. It's such an important moment in this contest. Andre Russell was a little rattled with that wide call previous. It probably wasn't that far away from leg stump. Yeah, he's just feeling a little bit of the frustration at times, Andre Russell.
Is this out 2? No. Drop catch. Oh, and it's gone for 4-2. So Dre's not happy. Yeah, Kimo Paul's only just come in, and he's given it the kitchen sink, but it's got a thick outside edge. Should have done a bit better than that. Suresh Raina took a screamer earlier and just shows how it should be done. 25 from 7.
This was the wide call, and he was really miffed about it, but it is a wide. And this was what I've noticed recent times. He just lets little things get under his skin a little bit. There's Dre Russ. That's not bad. Tommy Helm, he's tidying up, but yeah, that could have gone for 4.
So Josh Little will be entrusted with the final over. 23 from 6. He's got a few runs to work with. One extra fielder will have to come into the room. They've been naughty, the Deccan Gladiators. They've been slow. Their over rate's been so slow, so they've been penalised by needing an extra fielder.
Sorry, I think you lose a fielder, because in a way, we've seen what happens with the floating power play. You mentioned you grip the bat a bit hard. You've got anxiety happening that you should score because you've now got a floating power play, and sometimes it does often go against the batting side. So then this, when you should be penalised, take a fielder off, and then if it gets too late, then you lose another one. And that's what should be happening, because it doesn't matter for these sides. They don't worry about fines and everything. So they've been trying to find a solution to slow over rates. Fielder's got to go.
Yeah, I like that, Danny. Out to the extra cover, mid-on, and deep mid-wicket. And he thumps it. No, he doesn't. Jason Roy But the pink boots takes a very good catch running back, and you sort of feel like that's the game with it too. The captain, Riley Rousseau, he's been good.
Smart catch, makes this look very comfortable. It was length, but it was an angle cramping him. He shut down the angle well there to Josh Little, but look at that. Good judgment, lovely hand-eye coordination from Jason Roy, and it's bye-bye Rousseau. Gone for 28 from 15, and the Bulls are now 118 for 4.
Big Dominic Drakes is the new man. His father, Vasper Drakes, actually played with him this summer. Outstanding cricketer, but needs to play some outstanding shots. 23 from 5. Josh Little is bowling well, and it's a tall order for the Bulls, who looked at one point, while they might just threaten this this big total, 140 for 2 the Gladiators got, thanks to Tom Kohler-Cadmore, but Josh Little has been outstanding. 2 for 8 off his 1.2, so he's been a bit of a chief destroyer, not only for Ireland now, but for the Gladiators.
A nice little interview sideline earlier, wasn't it, with Josh Little, and just saying enjoying his cricket and the experience of the ICC T20 World Cup recently. Got a hat-trick at Adelaide there, and learning all the time. Got to have a bag of tricks, we all know that, particularly for bowlers, quick bowlers. Pace off is so vital. And so last rights here, 4 deliveries to go. They need 22 for 4. And it's not going to happen. Another. The 2 West Indians a little bit resigned now with that. Great change up. Through 10 minutes too early.
Yeah, things just petering out. Shame really, because well, Tim David and Riley Rousseau there, you sort of thought maybe, you know, some fireworks. But this is outstanding. 2 for 8. 1.4. Bowling very, very well. So 2 runs, not enough to make a game of it. 20 needed off the last ball, even though they've conceded 16 wides, which is something that Coach Mushy will not be happy with. They've done an excellent job tonight. So it's Josh Little with the last ball to close it out. Would you believe it? Another wide. 17 wides. Smiles in the dugout. Wish he can relax, and big sigh of relief. Swing and a miss ends the game. Well done, Deccan. They're back into winning ways. They win by 18 runs. Coach Mushy will be absolutely delighted, and Josh Little, outstanding figures in the end.